The night of December 18, 2022, in Lusail Stadium was not just a football match, it was a moment frozen forever in sporting history. Argentina vs France in the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 final delivered everything fans could ever dream of: drama, brilliance, heartbreak, redemption, and pure footballing magic. From the opening whistle to the final penalty kick, the game unfolded like an epic movie, leaving millions around the world asking the same question: was this the greatest World Cup final ever? The atmosphere inside the stadium was electric long before kickoff. Argentine fans filled the stands with sky blue and white, singing non-stop, dreaming of one last crowning moment for Lionel Messi. On the other side, French supporters believed in destiny too, confident that their young superstar Kylian Mbappé could lead them to back-to-back World Cup titles, a feat not achieved since Brazil in 1958 and 1962. The stage was set for a clash of generations, styles, and legacies. From the very first minutes, Argentina showed intent and hunger. They pressed aggressively, controlled possession, and played with a calm confidence that suggested they were ready for the occasion. France, surprisingly, looked passive early on, struggling to impose themselves or find rhythm. Argentina's midfield, led by Rodrigo de Paul and Enzo Fernandez, dominated the center of the pitch, while Messi floated intelligently between the lines, pulling defenders out of position. The breakthrough came in the 23rd minute. Ángel Di Maria burst into the penalty area after a quick, flowing move, and Ousmane Dembélé made contact, conceding a penalty. The moment felt enormous. Lionel Messi stepped up, carrying the weight of a nation on his shoulders. With ice-cold composure, he sent the ball past Hugo Lloris, igniting celebrations across Argentina and millions of homes worldwide. It was Messi's sixth goal of the tournament and another step toward immortality. Argentina did not slow down after scoring. They sensed vulnerability in the French defense and continued to attack with pace and precision. Just 13 minutes later, they delivered a moment of breathtaking teamwork. A rapid counterattack saw the ball move from deep inside Argentina's half through several players in seconds. Julian Alvarez released Alexis Mac Allister, who calmly squared the ball to Di Maria. The winger finished beautifully, making it 2-0 and sending the Argentine bench into pure ecstasy. At halftime, Argentina looked in complete control. France had failed to register a single shot on target, and Didier Deschamps made the rare decision to substitute two players before the break, signaling how dire the situation was. Many believed the final was already decided. Argentina were 45 minutes away from lifting their third World Cup, and Messi seemed destined to finally claim the one trophy that had eluded him. But football has a way of rewriting scripts in the most dramatic fashion. The second half began with Argentina still dominating possession, carefully managing the game. France slowly started to grow into the match, pushing higher up the pitch and introducing more urgency. As time ticked away, desperation began to fuel their play. Then, in the 80th minute, everything changed. A quick French attack resulted in Randal Kolo Muani being brought down inside the penalty area by Nicolas Otamendi. The referee pointed to the spot. Kylian Mbappé stepped up, and with supreme confidence, he converted the penalty, breathing new life into the final. Just 1 minute later, Mbappé produced a moment of absolute genius. A stunning volley from inside the box flew past Emiliano Martinez, making it 2-2. In the space of 97 seconds, France had erased Argentina's lead. The stadium fell silent, stunned by the sudden shift in momentum. What had looked like a comfortable Argentine victory turned into a psychological battle. Extra time loomed, and the pressure was unbearable. Players on both sides were exhausted, emotionally and physically drained, yet the final still had more drama to deliver. In extra time, Argentina once again found a way to rise. Messi, refusing to let his dream slip away, was in the right place at the right time in the 108th minute. After a chaotic scramble in the box, his shot crossed the line despite a desperate attempt by a French defender to clear it. Messi wheeled away in celebration, arms outstretched, knowing he had put Argentina ahead once more. It was his second goal of the final and seventh of the tournament. But the story was not finished. With minutes remaining, France earned another penalty after Gonzalo Montiel was adjudged to have handled the ball. Once again, Mbappé stood over the spot. Once again, he delivered. The ball hit the net, completing Mbappé's hat-trick and making him the first player since Geoff Hurst in 1966 to score 3 goals in a World Cup final. The score was 3-3. Football history was being written before the world's eyes. In the dying moments of extra time, both teams had chances to win it. Kolo Muani had a golden opportunity for France, only for Emiliano Martinez to produce one of the greatest saves in World Cup history, sticking out his leg to deny what would have been the winning goal. That save alone would become legendary in Argentina's football folklore. After 120 minutes of relentless action, the final was decided by penalties, the ultimate test of nerves. Argentina took the first kick, with Messi calmly converting. Mbappé responded in kind. Then came the turning point. Emiliano Martinez saved Kingsley Coman's penalty, dancing on the line, playing mind games, becoming the psychological giant of the shootout. When Aurelien Tchouameni missed his penalty, Argentina sensed destiny was on their side. Montiel stepped up for the final kick. The same player who had conceded the crucial handball moments earlier now had a chance at redemption. He struck the ball cleanly, sending it into the net. Argentina were world champions. The scenes that followed were pure emotion. Players collapsed to the ground, tears flowed freely, and the sky blue and white half of the stadium erupted in joy. Lionel Messi dropped to his knees, overwhelmed by the moment. After 4 World Cup tournaments, countless near misses, and years of debate, he had finally lifted the trophy that defined greatness. Messi's performance throughout the tournament, and especially in the final, was nothing short of extraordinary. He scored twice in the final, converted his penalty in the shootout, and led by example in every sense. The image of him lifting the World Cup trophy will forever be etched in football history, silencing any remaining doubts about his legacy. For France, the defeat was heartbreaking, yet their performance, especially Mbappé's, was heroic. Mbappé finished the tournament with 8 goals, winning the Golden Boot and proving once again that he is one of the greatest talents the game has ever seen. His hat-trick in a World Cup final will be remembered for generations, regardless of the result. Beyond individual brilliance, this final represented everything beautiful about football. It showed how momentum can swing in seconds, how belief can revive the hopeless, and how legends are forged in the most intense moments. Fans across the world, regardless of allegiance, witnessed a match that transcended rivalry and became a celebration of the sport itself. The Argentina vs France final at the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 was not just a game, it was a masterpiece. A clash of icons, a battle of wills, and a story that had it all. Decades from now, when people speak about the greatest matches ever played, this final will be mentioned with awe and admiration.